Hey everybody, welcome back to more Duke Nukem Attrition. I'm still Nagaroth, and I still have Deceitful Penguin here with me.
I know you are all very happy.
Very happy, especially to escape this booby trap sub.
Boobies.
Boobies.
We are highly highbrow humor here.
Yeah. What do you call tits in Iceland?
Brust.
Brust?
What you're saying now is Braust, which is cheers, which is what you say when you drink alcohol in Germany. Briost is...
Briost.
Yes. Now you can sexually harass a woman in Iceland.
Hooray! Let's get your girlfriend on the Skype. No. So, we are obviously seeing some very nice lighting effects. I always meant to be pointing this out a bit more in previous sections, but there's an option that you can turn on in the Duke 32 engine that makes you unable to throw pipe bombs very well.
Did you fail your class in the American sport of baseballs?
It's actually physics. It's completely different.
Physics is a sport in America?
Group sport, yeah.
I take back everything I have said about American education systems.
It was a private physics school. They only taught physics.
I see.
Their motto was "Let's get physical." But no, I'm seriously awful throwing pipe bombs.
Bones.
But no, back to the lighting effect, because everybody wants to hear about those. There is something called polymer, and I'm sure somebody will be able to explain a little bit better, but yeah, that's basically what's causing the very noticeable lighting effects. I say for the most part they are a good addition. Sometimes, especially like in the case of an atomic health or different power-ups like that, it makes them a bit more noticeable and easier to find. And how did you get here?
You jumped.
Yes, I cheated the system. That I want to say that's not the only time I've ever seen that.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
That is the right thing for basketballs, right?
Yes. Can you give a high five?
Yes, I'm high-fiving myself now.
But yeah,
I high-five myself.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty dirty.
Bye.
But
Look at those bomblet babies.
Yeah, I really honestly cannot get enough of the pipe bombs. It's hard for me to want to level other weapons when pipe bombs do everything I want them to do.
Do they hold you close in the night, Paul?
Hold me closer, tiny pipe bomb. So yeah, I guess, you know, since you are not overly familiar with this game, this particular section right here is it's a fun little crane game in America.
Is that where you try and pick things up with money and fail 50 times?
Yeah, but you have to make sure not to be impatient and let a barrel go through this time, because there's actually a little trap, which is a laser trip mine.
Oh.
Yeah, it won't kill you, but if you happen to go through first, you will suffer quite a bit of damage. So, as to why that trap isn't already set off, movie magic.
Jesus. The answer is always Jesus. I was taught this in church class.
Yeah. Yeah, also, I don't know how I didn't set off that laser trip mine before, because I already walked through it, but whatever.
Maybe you were shy the first time around.
It's understandable when you're working around Duke.
Yeah, performance anxiety.
Intimidation, aggravation.
He just wanted to be noticed.
I've heard serial killers say the same thing.
That is a very specific sound to make.
Ooh. No. So, yeah. Just trying to clear up a few more guys, get a little bit more XP, maybe get another secret in a tube. Which I don't even think I triggered, but whatever. It's more atomic health.
Secrets like tubes are best when atomic.
Yes, I love your poetry. You're the E.E. Cummings of the LP community.
Well, I have been known to receive quite a lot of praise for my poetry.
Yeah. I've heard you called the Maya Angelou of Iceland.
I have no idea who that is. Can you trick the enemy into going into that thing and becoming very small?
No. Well, you do get a weapon later that will do the same thing. But no, for that particular thing, you want to make sure and stay back because when you are very tiny Duke, you will die very easily. So you have to be careful.
Tiny man, easy kill, like it says in the Bible.
Yeah. About the eye of the needle and the killing of a man.
It is.
I honestly, I think the Bible is like 3 chapters long. I can quote about 3 things from it.
You know, I don't know. I don't read fantasy much. I'm more into science fiction.
Yeah, you do. But we got another new upgrade for the chain gun. It causes bleeding wounds, and we'll be seeing.
Just like your boyfriend.
Ew, ow. I'm talking about the anal butt.
Anal butt? What the hell? What?
Have you never been to a movie cinema and seen an anal butt?
There was Borat where they showed a penis head, but no, not an anal butt. No.
But hey, look, we can see from far away, due to polymers, that atomic health, which I will get in a second. But first, I have to satiate my bloodlust.
Death.
Yeah, that was fun.
And you know, showing a real precursor to Red Faction with their Geomod. Obviously, 3D Realms really broke the mold with that little piece of geomodding.
I remember playing that game and thinking it would be awesome explosions. And I think you lose explosions for the first 2 levels, and then...
Yeah, I remember hearing about, like, oh, you can tunnel your way through the level and do blah 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 blah, and it's like...
completely
well,
superfluous.
Yeah, it was very rarely used as much as they tried to sell it to do, and in the end, like you said, you never really got enough explosions to do any of that cool shit, so...
The only parts I really remember from that game were the stupid fucking floating shielded bosses.
I am the king of the world, baby.
Yeah, and then I think I played a little bit of the second one and just kind of gave up the ghost.
Gorilla, on the other hand, I'm replaying and it's genius.
Yep, and I heard a lot of good things about Saberwolf's LP of it. Never really got around to watching it because I had already played it too much. So.
Squish.
Yeah, a very complicated puzzle right there. You just had to wait for... basically, 2 of the cogs had missing teeth, and you had to wait for that opening to appear. Not too difficult, but if this is your first time playing it, then... You know, it could be a... Yeah, you will become very dead. You'll be a Duke patty at Duke Burger.
You almost became a Duke sandwich! Wait, shit, wrong LP.
Duke, you're the queen of lockpicking.
In my restless dreams, I dream of that game, Duke Nukem 3D. Wait, shit, that's another game entirely. Again.
To suffer the slings and arrows of grievous Duke Fortune.
I don't even know what.
It's Shakespeare Duke.
But yeah, the pipe bombs just became flash bombs.
Yeah, they still do the same damage. They still have their little bomblets, but now they actually stun the enemy, which you know, we'll be seeing more close to the end of the level. But right here, we actually get a. I decided to show off the bleeding wounds a little bit more. He's shitting out quite a few tomatoes.
Chocolate rain.
Close enough.
I am making topical references.
You are. Holy Christ, it's a piece of paper.
Well, Okay, this game is maybe not that old, but still.
But we actually just got another upgrade for the shotgun as well. It's alternate fire, which shoots out ricocheting sparkles. I don't really have much of a use for it. In the end, I'd rather just go around the corner and shoot somebody than try to bank shots and do all that crap.
Reflective weapons are really never good enough, I've found.
Yeah, and already to a degree, you still have the freezer, which reflects shots as well, so... Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Also just showing off a bit of the flash bomb there, with its stunning effect. You'll leave your enemies breathless as they float towards you.
I'm thinking because that bomb just flash me? I don't even know. I thought this game was PG-13. I was ready for seeing full frontal male nudity.
This game was AO back in the day. Adult only.
Oh yeah, baby.
But yeah, that is the end of the level. We'll see you next time on more Duke Nukem 3D Attrition.